Pergande with Thrive Chiropractic and Wellness Center. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 2 best sleeping positions for those of you with neck and back pain. Hi, welcome back. So one of the most common questions I get asked in my office is what is the best sleeping position and what pillow should I be using? Well, to answer what pillow you should be using is going to depend on what sleep position you're going to be in. Now, the one sleeping position we never want you in is on your stomach. If you're sleeping on your stomach, that puts way too much strain on your neck and upper back, and as well as it's not good for your low back either. So we're going to recommend that you sleep on your back or your side. Now you're going to need a different pillow depending on whether you're sleeping on your back or side. That's why there's not one pillow that works for everyone. So let's start with your back. So if you're sleeping on your back, we do not want a pillow that's too big. If a pillow is too big, it's going to be pushing your head forward, and that's going to put a lot of strain on the muscles of your neck and upper back as well. And so what you want is, for most people, you're going to need a flatter pillow. And so this is going to depend a lot on your size. It's going to depend on how much we call forward head posture that you naturally have. But you really want to support your neutral position. So if you look at me from the side, you'll notice I do not have a lot of forward head posture. My neck is very straight and my ear is over my shoulder. So I need a really flat pillow if I'm going to be sleeping on my back. Now, one pillow that I do like if I sleep on my back is something that has the middle cut out. And so what this allows is a place for my head to go, and then it gently supports my neck. Now, I'm not really crazy about those cervical or neck pillows like the Tempur-Pedic or something that has that foam curve that's kind of forcing my neck into a position. Chances are that pillow is not custom for my neck curvature. And so for most people, I'm not a big fan of those. And I used to use one. I used one for years. So I like a pillow that allows me to just have that gently rest my head in and just give some gentle support to my neck. And then you can sleep with a pillow underneath your knees. So this is option 1 for sleeping on your back. And you'll see that it puts me in a very neutral position. Okay? And so we're just like that. Now the other option, so if you don't have a pillow that has that little piece kind of cut out, is you can use a kind of a regular flat pillow. This one here is similar to a My Pillow in that it has like little chunked up pieces that you can kind of puff and mold a little bit. But I've taken out a lot of the stuffing so that it's flatter. And so one option you can do with a more of a regular pillow is you pull it down so that the pillow's actually underneath, it comes down below your shoulders. And what that does, so instead of having it just underneath your head and neck where it's pushing your neck forward, it's underneath that whole upper neck and back. And so it'll look like this. Okay, so instead it's not pushing my head and neck forward, and if anything, my whole body would be kind of hinged just a little bit. Again, it's not by any means pushing your head and neck forward. It should be very comfortable when you're sleeping and laying on your back. We do not, if I haven't stressed this enough, we do not want anything that's pushing your head and neck forward. So look for a flatter pillow if you're going to be sleeping on your back. Okay, now for sleeping on your side. So if you're sleeping on your side, you're going to need to fill the gap between your shoulder and your neck. And so you're going to need a pillow that's big enough to fill that gap. And so if you're very petite, you're going to need a smaller pillow. If you're have bigger shoulders, then you're going to need a bigger pillow. And so when you're laying on your side, you want your head and neck and your spine in alignment. The key thing here is when you're sleeping on your side, we do not want you curled into like a ball or curled into a fetal position. And a lot of us do that when we're sleeping on our side. So when you're sleeping on your side, the key thing here is to have a pillow that fills that gap. And then you're going to want to have your head and your neck in alignment. Again, my head is not curled down, okay? I'm not curling and flexing into a ball, okay? Because then you're putting the muscles of your back in a lengthened position, and then the muscles in the front are gonna be in a contracted. So you wanna have your head, neck, shoulders, and your hips all in a line, and just be knee over knee. And then because you're knee over knee, you're probably gonna wanna put a pillow between your knees. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're gonna start to do this. And a lot of people do that, and now your pelvis is torqued. So have that pillow between your knee, and it's pretty easy if you flip over to your other side to just, bring that pillow with you. Okay, so we covered the two best sleeping positions, your back or your side. I know a lot of you are saying, but I'm back and side, like I toss and turn. That's really tough. I know, I understand, but what I'm going to strongly encourage you is to pick one and then choose a pillow that's going to support that primary sleeping position. Because for most of you, you're going to need a different size pillow if you're going to be sleeping on your back versus if you're going to be sleeping on your side. Okay, so just to bring it all together, the key thing is if you're sleeping on your back, you do not want a pillow that's pushing your head forward. When you're sleeping on your side, we don't want you curling into a fetal position, and you want a pillow that's going to fill that gap and just keep your head, neck, shoulders, hips in alignment. Gently bend your knees and put a pillow between your knee. All right, there you have it. So those are the two best sleeping positions. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And if you found this information valuable, feel free to share it with your friends and family. All right, you guys, we'll talk to y'all soon.